which match are we talking about? Which match are we talking about was ass? We talking about the Usos? We talking about the Spanish dudes? I need to know. As usual, I see it differently. I'm gonna read my notes and then I'm going to just give my thoughts on it. So my notes reads as follows: Jay's entrance. Ah, that Little Wayne thing. Yo, I thought we was gonna get a Little Wayne concert or something. What, he supposed to be premiering a new song? What the hell? I have Usos match. This is one of those matches where it might not look good on surface, but I think they did a damn good job. This match could have used another 5 minutes as they were just starting to dig deep into the story. Commentary did a very good job at telling the story throughout the match, and the wrestlers did a good job at slowing things down and allowing for the small nuances to do what it needed to do. Jay showed Jimmy that he's grown since leaving the bloodline, while Jimmy showed that he's still stuck in the same place. This is why he kept telling him to bring it and get up and hit harder. The build up to this match was that Jimmy was the big brother and he knows all of Jay's weaknesses. So Jay showed him who's better. So Jay showing him who's better now made for a great story. They could have used some more time with Jimmy having some more offense, so we could see Jay overcome something early. But this was total dominance, so the story could have worked out either way. And I kept pausing on the J's because autocorrection kept changing Jay to hey and he and lay and all kinds of random shit. So it kept messing me up as I was reading this. All right, so those are my notes, right? I like the match. And I like the match because they took their time. I don't think that this match was predicated on the wrestling. It wasn't the wrestling. If you go back to the Thunderdome matches with Jay and Roman, it wasn't really much wrestling in those matches. But the thing that made it so great was the story that they were telling. I also knew that we weren't going to get much by way of wrestling in this match based off of their interaction at the Royal Rumble. Something just told me that they weren't going, and also brother versus brother matches don't really be hitting like that. Unless you got two technically skilled wrestlers. If it's just more so spotty wrestlers or tag team guys, as individuals, they don't really, get their shit off wrestling wise because they're just both not used to wrestling as singles. If you take it to a Brett and Owen match, brother versus brother, they weren't tag team partners. So, and they were singles guys. So them wrestling each other, they knew how to work as singles because their career singles. Whereas a Matt and Jeff Hardy, career tag guys, not really at that time when it happened, they weren't really career singles guys. You get what I mean? So now we have Jimmy and Jay, not career singles guys, but Jay is growing into a singles guy, whereas Jimmy not getting any matches under his belt. Their chemistry as singles isn't going to be there. So my expectations of them having a good wrestling match didn't exist. To me, it didn't exist. I was more so of what story are they going to tell me? And the story was simple. I've grown a lot since I've left the bloodline. That's the story. He comes out, he got Little Wayne, he got the crowd behind him going crazy. Jimmy comes out, big brother, supposed to be cocky. I know my brother, he's a cocky one right now because he's the bigger brother. I could take you down at any time. Usually that's what the bigger brother is thinking about the little brother. But he comes out and no one's reacting to him. He's getting booed. He's not getting the love. And he looks across to his brother. His brother's getting everything that he wants. But because he couldn't leave the bloodline, he's still stuck in the same place where Jay left him. So when they go for the spot where Jade's just continuously super kicking him, and Jimmy's down and he's getting back up, and he tells him, get up, because he's about to hit him with another one. And Jimmy just stops him and he reaches his hand up and he reaches his hand up so he could pull him up, and they go for the hug and whatnot. That there's two sides to this point. There's two sides to this spot right here. Jay is pulling him up because he's like, I want to show you that there's more on this side. That's his thought process as he's helping his brother up. Let me help you up and bring you to where I'm at. Jimmy on the other side still has it in his head, bloodline, family over everything. I'm not thinking about success. I'm thinking about my spot as a soldier, and you should be in the same spot as a soldier with me because you're my brother. Let me bring you back down here. He's crabbing the barrel in him. Jay couldn't win any title matches because Jimmy kept bringing him back down into the barrel. He's crabbing the barrel mentality, and he tried to do it here and it didn't work. See what I mean? This is the story that I'm watching as I'm watching this match. I knew that this wasn't going to be some good wrestling match. I wanted to know what story they were going to tell me. And then Jay just realized he's too far gone. I can't let him bring me down. And he got him up out of there with the splash. 1, 2, 3, get him out of here, coach. Again, I feel like they could have given this a few more minutes because I really feel like they were just starting to really dive into that story the way I was expecting. But I wanted more. I wanted more of it. But I personally think that they did a really good job with it.